Hello viewers, this is your number one YouTube sports channel, Monster Messi, the live updates from the world of sports. Now today we are going to draw our attention to the friendly games happening this weekend. That's from today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. We're bringing you live updates. Now today we are going to draw our attention to the group of Ghana. That's Ghana, England, Croatia and Panama. All these teams are embarking on friendly games starting from today. That's exactly 11 o'clock GMT in Ghana time. Now, Croatia will also be playing, and then Ghana will also be playing. Panama will also be playing. I'm going to give you the breakdown of the teams they are going to play against and the live update from the world of sports. So please stay tuned as I bring you the breakdown of the friendly games happening today, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Of course, if today is the first time you are seeing our video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, remember, it's always Monster Messi. Now, let's start with Ghana's group. Now, we all know that after the draw, Ghana had a group that embarked with England, Croatia, Panama, and Ghana. And then most people are wondering, can Ghana qualify from the group stage? It's football. Anything can happen. We have possibilities. Now, let's look at the friendly games happening in that same group. Now, first of all, we will be looking at Ghana's group. Ghana will be playing against Austria. That's tomorrow, 5 o'clock GMT. That's here in Ghana's time. And then we've all seen all the squad they have embarked. Some are in their injury problems, so they couldn't be invited. We've invited new players. I'm going to give you the breakdown. Now, England will also be playing against Uruguay at the Wembley Stadium at England. Colombia will also be playing against Croatia at the Camping World Stadium. Same applies to Panama, playing against South Africa. So I'm going to give you the breakdown of the world of sports. Stay tuned. Now, let's start with Ghana. Ghana is playing against Austria tomorrow at the NS Appeal Stadium. And then we all know the preparations towards it being launched as a new jersey with a golden color. Most people are preferring with the golden one as compared to the white one. Of course, me, perhaps, I've also aggregated for the yellow one because it's very nice. It's producing or it's portraying our culture and then our rich heritage. That's the gold color. And we see that in Ghana, there is so much gold. There is so many golds here in Ghana. Now, Ghana has invited so many new players coming into the squad. Of course, you have some players that they were being invited, even if we even get a call up to the World Cup. The lives of Antoine Semenyo having a very good season at Manchester City. The Thomas Partey also having a nice season at Villarreal. Same applies to Alexander Djiku, Kamaldeen Sulemana, Abdul Fattah Shauku, Jordan Ayew. These two players are all playing at Leicester City in England, and then they are in the Championship, fighting hard to avoid relegation. And then yes, so they have been given the call up to come and play these friendlies. Now, after we are done playing Austria, playing against Germany, yes, in Germany, at the Stuttgart Sports Stadium, we will be playing there against Germany to test our squad and see if there should be any improvement within the squad. I mean, the players. Of course, the one player that I'm expecting much more is Antoine Semenyo, having a very good season at Manchester City. Yes, the fresh new champion of the Carabao Cup, helping Manchester City get their 26th winning cup of the season. So Antoine Semenyo will be a player to watch in that game tomorrow against Austria versus Ghana at the NS Appeal Stadium. Now let's go to England. Most people are contemplating because most of their players didn't get called up to the English national team. The likes of Alexander Arnold, he is having quite back and forth with Real Madrid, having started some games in Real Madrid, others being started from the bench, others it hasn't played. So most people are complaining about his status at Real Madrid. So he didn't get called up in the English national team. And then yes, so we all know Thomas Tuchel. He's very rich in tactics, having a lot of formations, mindsets, and the rest. Can he blend all these best teams, all these best players? Can he combine them and then get a conk 11 to face Uruguay in tomorrow's game at the Wembley Sports Stadium? Of course, their own fans will be coming home in their numbers. Now, Croatia, one of our rivals, also be playing against Colombia today at exactly 11 o'clock at the Camping World Stadium. So Croatia will be playing against Colombia today at 11 o'clock at the Camping World Stadium. Now, we all know Croatia has some very good qualities of talent. We have Modric, we have Perisic, and then one of their best strikers I've ever seen is this Osasuna player, Budeme. He's one of the best strikers in the La Liga in mid 2025-2026 season. He's having a very good season. In that weekend game before the international break, he had a goal, and then the goal was very, very massive. He's been very, very well. So he's a player to watch today against the Colombians. And in the life of the Colombians too, they are having very good players, especially their defense, Yerry Mina, and then one of their leading strikers, James Rodriguez. He's also playing today. He's part of the squad. So it's a live match to watch at the Camping World Stadium. And then lastly, South Africa versus Panama. Most people are underrating Panama, but yes, so they're having a very good side. Ghana will be playing against Panama on their first match at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. That's US, Mexico, Canada. Ghana will be playing their first match against Panama. And we all know Ghanaians. Most of us are expecting a straight win, a massive 3 points from our Ghana national team so that we can know how best we can strive at to get a qualification from the group stage. So Panama also be playing against South Africa, as the Bafana. They will be playing against them. And then this will be a very nice game to watch. Now, the main game people will be drawing our attention to, that we'll be discussing tomorrow, is the game against Ghana versus Austria. We'll be bringing you the breakdown, analyzing the lineup Coach Otuado will be using tomorrow, giving you all the live updates. So please stay tuned. In our next episode, we'll bring you the live breakdown and then the total statistics and then the tactics Coach Otuado will be using in tomorrow's game. So of course, in his press conference today, Coach Otuado, Ghana's national team coach, he said he is expecting a massive or a strong win tomorrow from the Austrians, and it's also the game will be a very tough match because he has took time to watch the Austria, their national team, how they play in formation. One of their key defenders is Kelvin Danso, playing for Tottenham Hotspur. Alaba Island, he's having an hamstring, he's having injury, so he might get a few play time tomorrow. But let's see. They also having a very good players. But yes, so I believe in our boys that Ghana can secure all the 3 maximum points, enjoying this preseason friendly game before we camp ourselves for the original FIFA World Cup US, Mexico, Canada 2026 one. So please stay tuned. In our next episode, I will bring you the breakdown of the game that went on. I learned the match will be shown on all DSTV platforms. So please watch, and then don't forget to draw your comments. And I'm also saying that I want to hear your comments on the yellow and then the white jersey. Which one do you prefer? Drop your comments in the comment section and then let's discuss. If today is your first time you are seeing our video, please like, share, and subscribe. Of course, this is your number one YouTube sports channel, and I always go by your sports teacher. And then this is Monster Messi. Stay tuned for the next episode.